During the third millennium, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he will never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
I've been crying for 24 hours.
That's a problem.
Are you dehydrated?
That's a problem.
I feel like you're probably dehydrated.
Probably low on electrolytes, too.
Royce Lopez.
I've been crying and I've been nauseous and sleepy. and
And
really
the air smells like rotten eggs.
And really sleepy.
These two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Hey-oh! Welcome aboard, everybody. It's Revenge of the Sis. It's Shiboys. And we came here for one reason only, and that was to commence the jiggling.
Yeah, and we're doing that right now. So please, everyone in the chat, hit J to commence the jiggling.
Welcome to the program. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Rumble. You can hit like any of those places. You can share the link.
Yes.
Any of those places, and it doesn't cost you a thing.
It's free. It's absolutely free to share the show and bring joy to other people's lives.
It does cost you some of your dignity because you're
bit.
publicly associating with us. But it's
It's kind of, but you know what? So is YouTube. YouTube is publicly associating with us since we're partners. So honestly, it's not that bad.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
It's not that bad. It's kind of cool now to be whatever you classify us.
I told you taking it easy on our fine Indian friends was going to pay off for us. That's why we love them.
Not going to like today's show.
No, we're good.
Dinesh D'Souza is not a person. I hate that
We're
guy.
still allowed to not like specific people.
Because they're Indian.
No, that's the
No,
part
not
where you're
that
not.
part. You can't do that part.
That's
my mistake. Got it.
That is against the rules.
We're just learning.
Can we talk about YouTube terms of service?
YouTube, we're learning.
For instance,
We're learning.
you can say, I hate that piece of shit Vivek Ramaswamy.
Correct.
Because he did do some really creepy shit in the pharmacy world. He ripped a lot of people off on that Alzheimer's drug. So I can say, Vivek, I fucking hate that piece of shit. But you can't say, I hate Vivek because he's an Indian and something about poo.
Okay, so what
Then
you're
that's
saying is I'm
against terms of service.
I'm not allowed to say things that are honest.
We have to. You know how we
That's
have
cool.
to stick to the Constitution, but flip it. We're only allowed to hate people based on the content of their character.
Okay.
But under the new YouTube terms of service, we are allowed to hate some individuals for the content of their character, as long as it doesn't border into anything that ends with like a neck injury.
Okay, yeah, fair
you know what
enough.
I mean. We gotta. So it has to be.
But we are allowed to say we could say they could go ahead and practice Canadian healthcare. That's fine.
They could seek it out.
They
if
could
they'd
seek
like.
out Canadian healthcare if they
It's far
prefer.
superior to that
It
of the
is.
United
Okay,
States.
so that's fair. I like that. Okay, cool.
We're learning.
We're trying to be better people, all right? Everyone's turning their stuff around, and we're trying to turn it around too and kind of figure out what we're supposed to say on here to maybe lose that limited thing that we keep getting on our videos. But we'll figure that out. It's a work in progress, guys. We're having fun. Got a lot of stuff. Don't worry. Let me put it to you this way. Frozen made his own folder in Discord just for EBT meltdowns. And
I did follow it on Twitter. Yeah,
they are delicious. Yes. They have been so we got that coming up. Tucker Carlson, Nick Fuentes interview coming up. And to me, the even more exciting part, the fucking meltdown because Tucker talked to somebody on his show. The meltdown is wonderful. And Dinesh D'Souza deciding to literally leak, by the way, they seem to be fake, leak text messages from Charlie Kirk.
I saw your tweet where it was like a fucking one of those Apple notes.
Yeah.
It's like Dinesh D'Souza is a poo person. Or
I was
like, I have proof.
It's true. No, he did. No, I have it here. I have actually. This is true, guys, and I pulled this up because Dinesh D'Souza has text messages. So do I. This Charlie Kirk sent me this text message. Okay, this is 100% real. Don't look it up. It says Dinesh D'Souza is a street-shitting, smelly grifter who couldn't find the clitoris with both hands on him and a map. So that to me was a real thing that Dinesh D'Souza said.
Can somebody make me an MS Paint cartoon of Charlie Kirk with a speech bubble that says, "I've never liked Dinesh D'Souza," and then under it, just very sloppily write like a date, like the day before he was shot in MS Paint, and please give that to me. I want to post that as my proof.
Thank you.
I have
We need
photograph.
proof. We all have proof.
I have a photograph of Charlie Kirk saying which by the way makes no sense. I have a photograph of Charlie Kirk saying he always hated Dinesh D'Souza
It's
the
true.
day before he was shot.
Always.
MS Paint with a speech bubble, baby. I've got proof too. I got receipts, buddy.
But here, let's just do it now. This is what Dinesh D'Souza said. I'm posting 2 text exchanges with Charlie Kirk where he calls Nick Fuentes vermin, and it says even by debating him and defeating his arguments, nevertheless amplifies him. One can only imagine what Charlie would say about Tucker's butt-licking interview with Fuentes. Butt-licking, by the way. Now, here's the message. Okay, you ready? This is a massive mistake that you did this. He's vermin, and you just gave him one of the biggest boosts of his career. Okay? And then you have no idea the damage you did by talking to him and complimenting him. You're making making him even bigger. You've been fighting this guy for 6 years, and now you're the first mainstream voice to debate him and give him a compliment, which then makes him bigger and more powerful. And then continues, I'm getting a ton of this. As a younger guy myself, was amazing to hear from your experience. Very good points. Dinesh D'Souza's 62. So why would he be saying as a younger guy myself?
Somebody leaked this to him, I think.
Is that what he says? I'm posting 2 text exchanges with Charlie
2
Kirk.
exchanges with. He didn't say that between him and Charlie Kirk. So people are leaking shit to Dinesh, which is even shadier because you don't know who they came from. They're not vetted, you know?
Yeah, but he put new message to Charlie Kirk. There's something weird about this, right? Like this, I don't have an iPhone, so maybe I don't understand. But this looks like he did a new message to Charlie Kirk.
Again, I'm seeing no evidence that this was between Dinesh and Charlie Kirk. I believe this was between probably Charlie Kirk and someone else, and they're leaking shit to Dinesh now.
Okay, here we go. Grok, is this an edited screenshot? When you open the text thread, it would display to Charlie where this convo already existed. That's when you started using a new thread. Also, the contact name would be in green if it was an iMessage convo. Dinesh is not a younger man. Okay, so then it's Grok. The screenshot appears inconsistent with standard iMessage UI. For an existing one-on-one conversation where it displays just contact name and the top tier 2 prefix, which is reserved for composing new messages. Contact names in the header aren't typically green. Green indicates SMS bubbles, which type receipts to. So whatever. There's a lot of inconsistencies. There's a lot of people. Another one. You know, we can see it says new message on top. You just entered Charlie into it to the line. So yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but I mean, the guy's dead, so I don't know why everybody's fighting still over this. It's like,
I agree.
It's all weird.
Well, I'll explain why. No, I'll explain why this came up. I'll explain why this specific thing came up.
Literally is a fraud who was arrested for election fraud and is not allowed to vote and is a felon.
You think he's found Barack's birth certificate yet?
I mean, the guy's always been one of these. He's just brown Jacob Wool.
So yeah, he's a grifter and all this stuff. But this came up because there's been a lot of people that have been invoking Charlie Kirk, being like, Charlie Kirk would never have wanted Nick Fuentes to be, for Tucker to interview Nick Fuentes. And it's like, I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily true because Charlie Kirk fought people to have Tucker on him. So I don't think Charlie Kirk would be telling Tucker who the fuck to have on his show. You know what I mean? And I think that's the whole point of this. And of course, when somebody's dead, everybody will invoke anything that people have ever said to say they were on their side. But the problem is with Charlie Kirk and with anybody, when anybody ever dies, right, is that everybody's point of view changes over the years. And a lot of people, believe it or not, are kind of hypocritical and they contradict themselves. So you could take somebody like Charlie Kirk and if you wanted to, just search for stuff that matches your point of view and go like, he always agreed with me. But then he had said stuff that was the opposite. There's a bunch of messages of him leaked that he was critical of Israel. But there's also a bunch of messages of him sucking their dick.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want.
Charlie Kirk was a grifter. And now everyone's grifting on his death. It's poetic.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really, when you think about it, isn't it what he would have wanted?
Well, I'll tell you this. Tylenol's got a problem.
And we have breaking news. Texas is suing the makers of Tylenol over an unproven link to autism. The Texas Attorney General says Johnson & Johnson can view...
I'm sorry. The president said it. It goes.
Right. That's exactly.
Marketed Tylenol to pregnant mothers, despite knowing acetaminophen leads to an increased risk of autism. And
the biggest problem they're going to have is that tweet that it's been archived now of Tylenol. Somebody asking at Tylenol on Twitter a question about should I take
back in the day, and they said don't.
And they said Tylenol is not recommended for pregnant women.
Other disorders. ABC's Elizabeth Schulze is here with more on that. Elizabeth, this is the first...
By the way, the reason all these people... And I did this to my mom, by the way, the other day when I went to dinner with her on last week, and we were walking around, and I said to her, I go, hey, Mom, be honest with me. Did you take Tylenol when you were pregnant with me? And she goes, of course I did. I go, then you're the reason I'm retarded. And, of course, my mom's like, I didn't know it was going to make you retarded at the time. And I was like, all right, that's fair. Good answer. No, she did. I was like, that's fair. That's fair, Mom. That's
you know
fair
what's
enough.
weird? I don't think my mom took Tylenol with me. My mom was always an ibuprofen person.
Oh, really?
So I think I skated.
Okay.
I think I skated. We're an ibuprofen family.
Huh.
And my mom actually, believe it or not, I know this is hard to believe, but my mom actually did stop drinking when she was pregnant with me, so she didn't have as many headaches.
Oh,
so
well,
you
that's
don't need
nice.
as much Tylenol.
So that's Tylenol, yeah.
You're not bombed all the time from your bartending gig.
So then if it wasn't the Tylenol, what made you retarded?
She still smoked.
Oh, okay. For me, it was the Tylenol.
Yeah, I'm one of those. I was one of those babies that was born in the era where they knew smoking was bad by then, but they were like, hey, it's not that bad.
No, it was like you could have a couple.
Well, because it was one of those where it's like, I understand when I think back now, and I've heard the stories. Like my mom quit drinking. You know, I'm sure. You know, I don't know all the stories, but I'm sure she probably doing a little coke. It was '83, and it was fun times. But slowed, you know, obviously stopped all that shit. And in '83, it was like, look, if I'm gonna stop doing everything, I'm going to have cigarettes, right? But I'm also going to smoke less cigarettes.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the best you could do in '83.
of its kind from a state government. Why
She's
now?
Cute.
Yeah, first of its kind lawsuit that comes in the wake of that announcement, of course, Diane, from President Trump and Health Secretary RFK Jr., citing without clear evidence that Tylenol does pose a risk of autism in children. Of course, we have heard why.
Okay, do you have 100% clear evidence that it doesn't?
Just like the Russia hoax, right? You had all the supposed evidence, right? Now we care about evidence.
From the medical community against in the wake of that announcement. And we're
I
getting
stopped
now
93 wars last week. A lot of people don't know 93 wars in
He
one
keeps
week.
adding it. He keeps. Was there even 93 going on?
I don't.
a statement from Kenvue, the maker of Tylenol.
He's now going to count every local gang beef.
That was a war.
The Roland Crips were very angry at the Echo Park Bloods, and it got very weird. And the Echo Park Bloods were they said, we are going to kill everyone in Compton. And I said, no. And we all stepped in, and we made it happen. We ended another war.
You know, I actually just saw today was breaking news that he's going to end the Drake-Kendrick Lamar beef, too.
We are sitting down with WMG right now. We're meeting, trying to settle this lawsuit. That will be another war that we... Just everything.
Every beef that's ever happened. Or what's the other one? Blake Lively and that director. That one too. He's getting involved in that as well. And anyone.
We are going to get Jason Sudeikis and Olivia Munn. I'm going to get them both in the same room.
You think he could do it?
Do it for the kids.
Do it. The peace
I
president.
told him, do it for the kids. That's what I told him. Do it for the kids.
He said you know why it worked, right? He said he was going to deport their maid. So he got them in the room together.
Fine.
He had to deport the maid.
The statement says, we are deeply concerned about this perpetuation of misinformation about the safety.
Why'd you tweet it?
of acetaminophen and the potential impact that it could have on American women and children. It goes on to say, Diane, that acetaminophen is the safest pain reliever option for pregnant women.
Is the safest, but is it safe?
Relatively.
Can I read a couple things for you real quick?
Please.
I'm just gonna read the titles of some of these studies.
Sure.
And you can guess what they show.
Okay.
I'm not, just so that YouTube doesn't get upset.
Sure.
Maternal use of acetaminophen during pregnancy and risk of autism spectrum disorders in childhood, a Danish national birth cohort study, year 2016. Prenatal acetaminophen exposure and child neurodevelopment, a sibling-controlled cohort study. That was 2013.
I know the umbilical cord one was very recent too. Umbilical fluid one about Tylenol. But the thing is like, yeah, look, here's the thing. All I'm going to say is, here's why all these, specifically women, notice guys aren't really bitching about this Tylenol thing. Women have guilt, right? And so what's happening is all of these women, just like when they get an abortion, instead of going like, oh man, and feel guilt and feel shame inside because maybe you fucked up, they're going to go, there's no way it's my fault.
No.
Literally no way. So these women want to, the ones now specifically that you see in the TikTok videos are taking it on purpose while they're pregnant to like own Trump. Like, okay, good for you. But here's the problem, ladies. Listen,
you're going to have super fascist autist kids growing up.
All you lefty women, here's the problem.
Like all these liberal women that went, yeah, fine, I'm going to eat Tylenol and get pregnant. And it's like, your kid is going to grow up knowing only FBI crime statistics.
That's it. That's the only thing. He's only been good at one kind of math.
Mm-hmm.
His first word's going to be miscegenation, and he's not going to say it happy.
A literal Pepe is going to pop out of your vagina.
It just has Pepe's face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, not even Pepe. It's Apu, the retarded
it's the
one.
retarded one.
It's a really good point.
Sad-looking, watery eyes and shit.
Another member of the Memor has been born.
Oh, no.
Out their entire pregnancy, and that is a concern we have heard after that announcement from the White House about the risks of Tylenol, is that this is the best.
Did you take Tylenol when you were pregnant? Why do you ask? Your baby's first words were ooh-woo.
option
Be honest with me.
for pregnant women. Doctors say
Why
that
does
this
your
continues
baby
to be
keep running around yelling keck?
Bro,
Yeah.
I bet you James' mom from Love on the Spectrum must have had so many headaches when she was pregnant.
Oh my god.
the best
She has a
option
lot
to
of headaches now.
Yeah, I know.
prevent a fever, which can pose its own risks for a mother and for a child. I think it's worth pointing out, Diane, that the timing of this comes as the Attorney General of Texas, Ken Paxton, is a very close ally of President Trump. He has aligned with him on many key issues. He's running in a competitive race for Senate in Texas right now, and he has also made a clear point of saying that, he stands by the president. He wants to make sure that his positions are aligned with the White House positions, too.
What are you watching for?
Oh, no, they're taking Tylenol away from women who have headaches. And by the way, they're not taking it away. You could still take it.
Also,
They're just putting a warning on it.
there's like 27 other products.
No, you know what the problem is? Women are selfish. They'd rather have a retarded kid than have a headache for a day. That's the truth. That's the truth. Seriously, that's it. You guys rather have headaches.
We're
Good.
still taking Tylenol and fucking in the big 2.5, bro. It's
Yeah.
like, are you kidding me? You're not taking, bro. If you haven't had enough years of like punishing your life and your body that you're taking, if anything other than Advil liquid gels work for you, then God bless you.
All right, let's do a little bit of this. I got some timestamps here. So what we're gonna do, guys, is with this interview, and even though it's on YouTube, we know exactly how this goes because we've played this game before. We're going to play some more of the normie stuff today on this interview that was actually really interesting and funny.
Yeah, and then maybe save the.
And we're going to save the edgier stuff for tomorrow's local show.
That makes
Virgie,
sense.
that's a good point. Virgie was like, maybe let's be a little safe because the first part is kind of like his background and some stuff I didn't know either. But the middle part gets a little saucy.
It's really nothing even that bad.
But
It's
YouTube.
just that
But YouTube.
Terms of service. They're going to take our channel.
Okay, so here we go.
Yes, thank you for doing this.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I wanted to meet you. I've heard about you.
I've heard about you.
So, well, thank you. I want to understand what you believe and I want to give you a chance in a minute to just lay it out, not what you're pivoting against, which are a lot of the same thing. You know, I agree with you on some of the things you're pivoting against for sure, but what do you affirmatively believe? So I just want to stand back and let you explain it. But first, I want to understand how you got to where you are, how you became Nick Fuentes. So this is my understanding of your life arc, and tell me if I'm wrong. You show up at Boston University. You grew up in a suburb of Chicago, kind of working class, western suburb, and you show up at Boston University in the fall of 2016 at the height of the battle between Trump and Hillary. It's like this kind of pivot point in history, and you show up.
Yeah, so when I was in high school, I was very political. I was reading a lot of the libertarian stuff, Austrian school, Chicago school, economic type literature, because that's what was popular at the time. If you went online in the early 2010s, that's all the conservative content there really was. That was the most extremely online type
Libertarian
stuff.
economics.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, conservatives, by the way, back then, they were still in that weird phase where all conservatives were the Mitt Romney level of economics.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like, corporations should honestly literally be able to enslave us and kill us because
it's good for the economy.
Corporations are people too, man.
It's the school of economics of stock market, stock market, stock market.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, but there's other
But I
stuff.
don't have food.
Yeah, there's other things.
Yeah, basically, kind of the remnant of the Ron Paul revolution.
Yes.
The Young Americans for Liberty, PragerU, which kind of skews a little more, I guess, conservative, but very basic small government, individualism, libertarian type stuff.
So you watch PragerU videos?
Oh, yeah. I was in the Prager Force.
Nick Fuentes was part of Prager
He was
Force,
part of the
baby.
Prager
I know.
Force.
Look, it gets funny. I'm telling you, you'll see. The fact that Nick Fuentes is part of the Prager Force is kind of funny.
What's that?
It's Facebook.
Good answer. It's a great answer to that. What is that?
What, the Prager Force? It sounds kind of gay.
Group for college kids, and they promote the PragerU videos.
Wow.
To the college students and high
so
school
you really
students.
were a product of the moment.
Absolutely.
And how'd you feel about Trump?
Well, initially, I didn't like Trump. When the primary started in 2015, I considered him to be a statist.
Yeah.
Which sounds so...
Okay, so here's a question I have for you, Merch, because this made me think of something to ask you. At what point in the 2016 election cycle, what was the moment you're like, okay, Trump probably got this shit? Because I'll tell you this, Mersh was in on the Trump train in 2016 before I was. I will perfectly admit that. Not that I was really shit-talking Trump, I wasn't. But I was just like, I don't think this guy. But Mersh was, I will give him, was ahead of the curve on that one.
It was, I thought he had a chance back like early, even before the debates, when Ann Coulter kind of was like, oh, this guy's got a chance. And then I started seeing him kind of move up in the polls, but he was still a joke. It was the debates. It was the first debate where he went in and just mouth-fucked everybody. And I was like, and I just went into work the next day, and everybody's like, did you see that last night? I was like, yo, do not sleep on Trump. And he didn't, like, he still even then didn't become the front runner.
No.
But that was when he just came in and mouth-fucked everybody, and nobody really, like, did anything the next day. It was the typical, like, oh, my God, can you believe just how garish he was? But there was no, like, teeth to, like, the fight back. And I went, oh, man, they don't
know what to do
They
with
don't
him.
have anything for this. I was like, guys, don't sleep on him. I'm like... And it was that, and also being on the internet a lot and seeing like everyone being pissed about something, and everything was something different, but everybody was like, I'm fed up. This whole thing sucks. And I was like, oh no. I was like, I still didn't think then he'll be president, but I was like, he's got a chance of taking the nomination. I'm like, if he just keeps doing whatever the fuck that was, and he kept doing whatever the fuck that was, and that's how I knew. I was like,
A lot of people are saying the debates in the chat, but the exact moment I think he was the only Republican on stage that verbally said the Iraq War was a mistake.
Yeah.
Like that right there.
And everyone's willing to kind of admit now that it was, but even back then, the fact that nobody could just go, yeah, okay, that was a mistake because they had all voted for it.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, they knew it was a mistake but couldn't admit it, and he was going, just say it's a mistake.
It's like the Tylenol thing we were talking about. They would just admit it.
Mistake.
Oh, man.
You know how hard it is in 2025 to get modern people, especially younger people, it's mind-numbingly refreshing when you actually can get somebody to just admit they made a mistake and apologize. And I don't mean in the context of like if they work at a job, because that's just a place apologize. I'm talking when a human being goes, you know what, I fucked up, and I'm sorry about that. I made a mistake, and you go, what?
That's why we started liking Anna Kasparian.
Huh?
That's what. Remember, Anna Kasparian, who's a lefty young Turk. The reason we started respecting her is when she says, "Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, I was really judging people
when a
wrong."
woman does it,
Yeah, you're
forget
like,
it.
what
It's
the
so
fuck?
shockingly rare that it just disarms you, and you go, I don't. Wow, because people used to do this all the time, and now nobody just goes, yeah, that was me. I fucked up, and you go, thank you. That's all I need. Whether it's at work
That's all
or
you
in a
gotta hear.
personal
It's-
life, I just need
That'll
you to go,
disarm me.
I fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm going to learn from this, and I'm going to try not to do it again. And you go, thank you.
That'll disarm me every time. If you do that, my ammo's gone.
I'm like, cool.
That's all I want.
I'm not even mad. Like, I will
I'll
literally go
stop
from
being
mad
mad.
to
I'll
like,
stop being mad. Oh, thanks. So Get a Fish Sandwich said it was when Trump was saying to Jeb, "Your brother lied us into 2 wars." That was another one.
That was one line, but when I
Yeah.
said it was just that overall debate where he came in and just was like boom, bow, bow, boom, and I was like, oh yeah, if he does this the whole time, I'm like, I don't know if he'll be. Even then, I went, I don't know if he'll be president, because even then I was like, I don't know if he's gonna beat Hillary. Nobody's gonna beat Hillary. I was like, but he will mop the floor with every one of these Republicans, and he did. Not only did he wipe the floor with them, they got really antagonistic with Trump.
Yeah.
And all of them had to bend the fucking knee and kiss the ring. Remember Mitt sitting on the fucking on the plane with him?
Ted Cruz. He made fun of Ted Cruz's wife. Called her a Consuela lady.
The Ted Cruz one was more brutal.
Yeah.
But the photo of him and Mitt, where Mitt looked pale and it looked like all of his life was drained from his body as he sat next to Trump. And remember, Trump was grinning.
Yeah.
He was like,
It was
"Hey,
like
everybody."
making RFK eat a Big Mac.
Ridiculous. Now,
See, at least Trump's humiliation rituals are cool, though. It's not like, all right, we're going to have you have sex with this baby on an island on camera. You got to do it. So you can be. It's literally like, what doesn't he like? Well, you know he's a health freak, right? You got to have a fillet of fish. It's the greatest fish. I'm going to make you try one fillet. And it's like his humiliation rituals are like, all right, fine, I'll have a couple of bites of a fillet of fish. And you're like, it's hilarious.
You know, RFK secretly liked it too. He's like, oh, it's not bad actually.
No, he probably.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Because you know he's not.
Yeah.
Nobody's bringing Trump the McDonald's that we get.
No,
if you
no.
drive through at 4 in the afternoon.
It's all fresh.
And it's not even a lunch rush. You go at
Fresh.
4 in the afternoon. 4 in the afternoon McDonald's is absolutely the worst McDonald's.
The fries are just cold sticks.
And there's it's 2.
Oh.
Like, no, but like when Trump gets it, at least he's getting like, he's getting the commercial McDonald's.
Nice.
and I was a libertarian, so I saw him as a big government.
Trump gets his McDonald's made on the plane. The Air Force One has a McDonald's kitchen.
That sounds awesome.
1990s liberal. When he was asked about health care, he said, well, we'll take care of everybody. And I said, I'm a Rand Paul guy, Ted Cruz guy. Those were kind of my people back in 2015.
You like Ted Cruz?
I was a cruise missile.
Okay, you know what? All right, you know what?
A fucking cruise missile's funny. You're a cruise missile?
It's-
I'm a cruise missile. I'm voting for Cruz next election. I'm a cruise missile.
Can I just make it very clear? Because I was talking off the air with Royce about this. I don't trust any of this. I don't like that Nick Fuentes is getting mainstream platform. I still think he's not the best example for young men. That's just how I feel about it.
That's fair.
I've always said this, and I will say it till the day I die. He still is one of the funniest human beings.
Funny.
Like every time I see it, I'm not like I don't. Again, as a person, I don't like Nick Fuentes. It is at least once a day that I will see a clip of him that I've never seen before and just be like, "That's funny." You know what I mean? You can't. You can't like.
Fucking cruise missile is funny.
Does Cruz know that?
I don't think so, no. I was actually on his campaign.
You were on the Ted Cruz campaign?
I don't know if I was on the campaign, but I door knocked in a little village in Chicago and
There's something so funny about Nick Fuentes door knocking for Ted Cruz.
McKinley Park for Ted Cruz.
No way.
In the Illinois primary.
Did he write you a thank you note?
No, I didn't get a thank you. He lost, so I guess.
Yeah, he did. He did in a very humiliating way. Wow, that's amazing. So what happened?
So I, like everybody else in 2016, went through this ideological awakening. And first I shifted to Trump. And the first realization that I had is it started in 2016, actually, because the primaries, started in 15, around April or May, I think was the first announcements. And I had very negative feelings about Trump. And like I said, pro Rand Paul, pro Cruz. But when the actual Iowa caucus happened and the primaries began, I saw that Trump was dominating. And
that was too. I will say that too. There was a point where we were like, Iowa was not. We were like, oh shit, he's gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, no one's gonna stop this guy.
By that time, that's where I had already been like, I told you he's at least gonna be the Republican nominee, and I was like, this is gonna get spicy.
So I skipped to the beginning.
I gotta say though, I really genuinely, even up to the I'll never be one of those people that says I always knew he would be president. I always knew he would be the Republican nominee.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, even on that night, it was like, it's like, I don't know, we'll see. And then
it was one of the funniest things in the morning, waking up to that, and it was.
But it was like I woke up that day going, we'll see. And then remember, we were all like, we'll see. And then shit started coming in, and I was like, oh no, like these motherfuckers got ruined.
Fully at this point, not even a conservative. And there was one thing that happened just before that really struck me as strange. And I've told this story before. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but suffice to say, Barack Obama in the lame duck period, so the Democrats lost the election. He's on his way out. There's a resolution in the Security Council condemning the settlements in the West Bank in Israel. And typically, the U.S. delegation will veto those resolutions condemning Israel. Well, Obama's on his way out. He's got nothing to lose.
This was a G thing Obama did, by the way.
So the U.S. delegation abstains from the resolution, and it passes.
The U.S. didn't veto it.
And Fox News and all the pro-Israel conservatives are calling him an anti-Semite. They're saying he hates Jews. He's an anti-Semite. He hates Israel. And I saw that, and it struck me as strange because it seemed hypocritical. It seemed like how when conservatives would critique anything about race, we got called racist, or anything about...
It is the same thing.
Feminism, we got called sexist. All Obama did...
Or when I critique something about women, I'm 100% right. Like that. I mean, I get it, Yeah.
Only in that situation am I 100% right.
Old U.S.
Or like when Mersh takes your girl, it's by mistake.
Look, man, it's like the way I explain it is, Cyclops, right? They had to make them special glasses.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just a nonstop beam that destroys all matter in front of it.
That's true.
It's a curse, not a blessing.
I get it, Mersh. I get it.
I just want to look one lover in the eye one time, like Rogue. I just want to touch somebody one time, and I can't.
You know how many times I see Mersh go, "Hey, eyes are up here."
Come on.
He goes, "Eyes are up
Quit
here."
looking at my tits. All right.
Chris from Rumble, we should be on the front page, not this fucking retard quartering.
Policy on the West Bank that we've had since 67, which is we don't support the settlements. I said, how is it anti-Semitic?
They're calling you the sperminator in the chat. Chuck Norris called you the sperminator.
You guys are assholes.
Nobody Photoshop him as a sperminator.
To just be consistent on our U.S. foreign policy.
Instead of I'll be back, say she's probably black.
Like I said, which is a Republican-Democrat consensus. And I got attacked for this. I wrote a big article about this. I tweeted about it. I tweeted to Ben Shapiro. I said, I've never seen anything on the Daily Wire that's actually critical of Israel.
And you never will. End of story.
And let me guess, Nick. Your at first cordial acquaintanceship with the Daily Wire went from he's a good
he's
kid.
Pretty smart
It went from that to who the fuck do you think you are? Very quickly, huh? Is that what happened?
Keep in mind, Nick only had like 800 followers at this time, so he wasn't a big name.
How dare you ask one question?
That's a good point.
Tweets me. And at this time, I have 1,000 followers on Twitter.
How old are you?
I'm 18. I'm a freshman.
Still a freshman in college, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And this is even before I started my show. And I don't know, I probably got 100 likes on this tweet. It wasn't a viral tweet. He quote tweets me and says, to accuse a Jew of dual loyalty is the surest sign of anti-Semitism.
That's What an insane statement to make.
That is insane.
By the way, I want to point out, forget that it's Nick Fuentes, forget anything you want to think about the guy. Just put it this way. A human being asked the most simplest, unoffensive question about like, hey, that's kind of weird that we're doing that.
He also didn't accuse you of any. He asked you, hey, why don't you do this?
Yeah.
And like, this is how it sort of begins. And I see this tweet. And by the way, that was on Christmas Eve in 2016.
He immediately called you an anti-Semite.
Mm-hmm. So I'm driving to...
Wow, on Jesus' birthday.
Christmas Eve Mass with my family. And I see on Twitter, the notification comes up, Ben Shapiro quote tweets me, calling me an anti-Semite. And I was like, what is this? Like, why is this guy attacking me? You know, because I don't have a platform at this time. I'm not an influential guy or anything. And so then I put out another tweet similar. I
Much
said,
like Benjamin Netanyahu created Hamas, Ben Shapiro created Nick Fuentes. It's kind of funny.
something like,
it's kind of
if
funny.
you're China first, you should live in China. If you're Mexico first, you should live in Mexico. If you're Israel first.
If you're Puerto Rico first, you probably live in Orlando.
or Osceola.
Okay. Or New York.
New York. Yeah, New York, but like it's never Orlando proper. It's always like
Sorry, St. Cloud,
yeah.
Kissimmee, Point Siena.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should go live in Israel. And again, he quote tweets me and says, you're an anti-Semite.
That same night?
This was, I think, a couple weeks later.
It was actually New Year's. He only goes after me on holidays for some reason. It was really weird.
Happened a little bit further down the line. And so...
Were you surprised that he knew you were?
Yeah, I was. I was surprised at why he cared.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, how does he even know who I am or what I'm about? And it turned out that Cassie Dillon, she had texted him earlier and she wanted him
And
to
by the
take
way,
me
what was the first name I said today? When
Yeah,
you started
Merce said
talking
it
about
today. He
this?
goes, yeah,
I
it was
like,
Cassie.
Dillon, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember this whole thing.
under his wing. She texted him after that debate and said, you know, you really like this guy. He's amazing. He did this great debate. She goes, but he's a little too pro-Trump. He's a little too Trumpy. And he goes, I'll take a look.
In 2016, I do believe that because Shapiro was anti-Trump.
And so I guess the two of them were kind of like grooming me in a sense. They wanted me to go maybe and be a Daily Wire or maybe looking me as a potential conservative activist or influencer. And so they started paying attention to me. And the more critical of Israel I was, I started to get this really intense pushback from the both of them and from a lot of the people at Daily
She
Wire.
tried to take him on the trip.
Yes. So I skipped over some parts, but the summation was when he was still at Boston University and he was doing this debate, she says, oh, you should go to Israel. It'll be really fun. We'll get you out there. And he was like, no, I'm cool here. And so she did try to make him do that. Yeah, and there's an earlier part that I skipped over in the beginning where he said he used to listen to Mark Levin, and Mark Levin's actually the one that red-pilled him, which is hilarious.
That's
funny.
actually at about like 5. Hold on, I actually have.
Yeah,
that
if you don't
one.
mind giving that one to me, it's 5 something, because that one's funny, and we should play it.
I think I actually go to try. I'm sorry, I didn't like
That's
write
okay.
the name of it. At 3:30.
I go in McKinley Park.
Either 3:30 or.
And that was kind of the
5:30.
first big thing. And then very negative feelings about Trump and I go in McKinley Park for
Okay,
Ted
so
Cruz.
3:30. What was the other one?
No way.
No, we already did
In
this one.
Illinois.
5:30.
What was the other one?
5:30.
5:30. Got it. Thank you.
About.
Yeah.
Suburb.
Here you go.
So the diversity had not really reached my corner of Chicago yet. Me and my family, not so much my family, they grew up in the city, but growing up in the suburbs, I was insulated from that. So it was just not even, it's actually, you're going to love this. This is,
Here it
I
is.
don't know if I've ever even said this
This
on
is
an
great.
interview
This is so
before.
good.
I was listening to Mark Levin's show. This goes to show how normie I was.
Actually?
I listen to him every day.
You listen to Mark Levin every day.
In high school, yes.
Wow.
I was a fan. I loved his show, and I actually liked how he was kind of obnoxious and mean to his callers.
Yeah.
Bro.
Vicious.
But what the realization Tucker has now is what killed me.
And I liked that. I thought that was funny. But I'll never forget one show. He goes live, and he says, America's becoming a majority non-white country. Does anybody think that's a good idea? And I was thinking...
Yeah, he said that.
Myself.
I used to listen to Levin. He did used to say shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah, that actually doesn't sound so good. I didn't really even think that America's becoming majority minority like that.
Wait, so you were radicalized on race by Mark Levin?
that is so fucking.
This is your fault, Mark.
Good job, Mark.
Yes.
Are you making that up? Or that's
a real story.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. He planted the seed at least. And then,
so let me skip back to where we were. I thought that was great. So then there's the Daily Wire stuff. There's one. I want to make sure. He talks about meeting Trump. He talks about his. Okay, this we can play. I skipped over a big chunk. That chunk we're gonna do tomorrow on the Locals episode because it's gonna be spicy and we're gonna kind of want to say stuff.
We want to be a little smart about it.
But this part we definitely can do.
So who's gonna be president? Who should be president next?
Who should be president? Well, Ye, of course. Kanye.
You had dinner with Trump.
I did.
And Kanye.
Yes.
What did you think of that?
It was surreal because those are my two heroes. Those are my two, like, number one heroes of all time. I've always been a Kanye West fan.
You like the music first?
Yes. The music, the fashion, everything.
Really?
Yes.
Do you wear those weird one-piece shoes?
I do.
You actually do?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like in public?
Yes. You don't think that's cool?
No, I do. I don't know what I think.
I'll get you some.
I've worn the same clothes since high school. Don't ask me about clothes. I'm not good at that at all. That's hilarious. So you've always been a fan.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
huge fan.
You described your love for Trump.
Now, hearing about this dinner is pretty funny.
Like sincere
yes,
childhood love for Trump. So what was it like to find yourself at dinner with them?
It was funny because it was literally Thanksgiving dinner. It was 3 days before Thanksgiving. So not only was it dinner, but I'm having Thanksgiving dinner with Ye and Trump at the same table. And these are like my heroes. And, the way that it went was sort of interesting. Ye is sort of shy. He deeply admires Trump. He loves Trump. And I like that about him. Because Ye really admires anybody that's an industrialist. He loves builders, visionaries, architects. He's very into
big titty black women.
That. So he has a deep regard for Trump. And so at the beginning, it was a little awkward because he wouldn't talk. And he was sort of shy.
Ye.
Yes. Which is surprising, right? Because
he didn't even have his galaxy gas.
Spoken, but
Trump sitting there quietly waiting for like fucking Kanye to talk. So what have you been up to?
I have several flavors of Galaxy Gas. Would you like some, Kanye? We have the grape.
Butler comes out.
Berry flavored.
Silver tray of just different Galaxy
Yo, Galaxy Gas.
Trump was trying to get him to talk. And it was kind of like a boomer moment because Trump was trying to get him to talk about like opportunity zones. He was giving him like the black voter pitch, the black Republican.
Really?
Pitch. Yeah. And I was like, dude, like he's not that kind of Republican, to say the least,
Fair.
At this point, I think people know.
So what
that.
were you saying?
Well, so eventually, Trump didn't have a lot of luck with him, so he's kind of fielding the table, and he's talking to me. And
Trump does like other people to talk.
Yes. Well, he likes to talk too.
He does, for sure.
Yeah.
But he asks questions.
Yeah, he does.
More than you would think.
Well, he's a good guy, fundamentally.
Yeah.
He's a very warm guy. So he was asking everybody, what's up and who are you? And we got to talking. And, I guess it was going too well because I was being very complimentary of Trump. And Ye was kind of kicking me and saying, like, a couple days prior, we were talking about if Trump and Ye wind up on the debate stage, what is that going to look like? And I was coaching Ye, like, these are his weak areas. Like, this is where we got to attack Trump. And so Ye was like, tell him what you were saying the other day.
Okay, let's put Cookie.
You under the bus.
Kanye did the say what you said in a car to him.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
Tell him what you were saying last night. And I was like, dude.
You called him gay last night, Merch, actually.
You're like, dude, can you... Come on, man.
It's our playbook. Like, we don't want to blow up our... and Trump was like, go ahead, don't be bashful. Tell me, what is it? And I said, you know what? I said, I think you're one of the greatest living Americans. I said, I'm a young guy. I said, I really have nothing to say other than thank you. I have nothing but gratitude for what you've done for the country. I said, it's really not my place, to give you advice or correct you. And he said, no, don't be bashful. Tell me. And the story that I brought up was, this was really what sent me. In the first Fox News debate in 2015, in the Republican primary,
yes,
Bret Baier, the first question, said, raise your hand if you will not pledge to support the eventual nominee.
Yes.
And Trump raised his hand.
That was okay. I do remember this where he's like, "I'll burn this entire thing to the fucking ground." Is what I'll do.
Because that's what he was saying. He said, if I don't win, I'll run independent and I'll make Republicans lose. And so I brought that up and I told that story and I said,
Sly Lego, $5. During the 2016 campaign, my late 90-year-old grandma went to a Trump dinner in Maryland and he made time to talk to her and ask about her story. That's kind of cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Should I do?
Yes, please go ahead.
YouTube side, thank you. Kapam15. How about I hate that piece of street shitter? How about I hate that piece of street
shitter? I got it.
I don't know. I think the last two words are
no, because no. Indians aren't the only ones that shit on the streets. Like homeless people in LA
but
do.
The
so
term is becoming a pejorative. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's
Separate
fair.
Reloaded for 10
That's fair.
said they
fair.
don't know what causes autism. The only thing they know is that it's absolutely not I'm not going to say there's certain, he has theories, let's say, that are certain shots that maybe. KFSH for 5 says, Mersh, I want a divorce. Can I give you my crazy wife's number? I'll pay to avoid that alimony. No, sir.
No, he doesn't do that. He's not a maniac.
And then maybe it's CA Pam. I don't know, whatever. For another 2 said, Fed Boy Fuentes hunted for his ex-roommate's loads. That was true. They did hunt for cum. And then 10 from CB. C Pages too.
Oh, that's Mike. That's Vegas Mike.
Oh, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you for the 10.
We got Xander Invictus, so $5 on Rumble. So Royce is retarded because of Tylenol, and Mersh is naturally retarded.
Nope.
Got it. Okay, good. GWSK76 says, hey, can y'all post a link to Royce's ex of the black lady from yesterday's show saying EBT people are ends? Oh, you fell in love? Yeah, I'll post it for you.
Yeah, she is lovely, isn't she?
I feel like what was inspiring in 16 is that you were willing to let the Republican establishment lose.
And there's the sad part, Nick. Now he's endorsing Lindsey Graham.
Yeah.
See, the problem is like listening to him talk about 2016 is kind of like you get happy for a little bit because you're like, that shit was wild. The liberal meltdown, bro, it was fucking awesome.
But now we're here.
And you're like,
it's not as fun.
It kind of sucks.
Establishment Trump stinks.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna play. We're gonna stop right here with the interview, mostly because
we should just save the go to the spicy stuff.
Yeah,
tomorrow,
the middle part gets a little too spicy for the pepper, so we're gonna cover the way we want to cover. We want to be honest, and we don't have to do all these little workarounds. So revengeofthesis.locals.com. Sign up for tomorrow's episode. I'd recommend it. It's gonna be fun. But before we do that, we played on the show Stephen A. Smith doing it on First Take. Talking about how Trump was going after...
The reason why the NBA is getting caught cheating.
Is because
he made
Trump,
them cheat.
He made them cheat. Well, before I even play this, very rarely I do this. We're going to read the comments first so we maybe guess what he was saying. If a flip-flopper was an actual person, this is not what you said on First Take. Just take the L. Stephen is backpedaling like Darrell Revis.
Darrell Revis, great reference.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith, where's my flip-flops? Talk about backpedaling. Just came here for the comments. Wasn't disappointed. Now let's see what he said. Stephen?
Are you there?
Unfiltered. I'm not sold. I'm sorry. Unapologetic.
33646. I'm still on the injured list.
Talk
to
about
y'all when I can. Number to call up as always is 888 Mad Dog 6. Discuss it, which is apropos.
Come on, where's the time? Here it is.
This long investigation covering 11 states and involving tens of millions of dollars. FBI Director Kash Patel said. Law enforcement officials said the multiple charges involve 4 mafia families and organized crime networks, with Patel saying of the money involved that, quote, the fraud is mind-boggling. And indeed, it is. Rozier was arrested Thursday.
Yeah, it's like watching a stupid black guy read. I know.
Morning at a hotel in Orlando, Florida. He's accused of participating in an illegal sports betting scheme using insider NBA information. As part of the scheme, gamblers used non-public information to bet on at least 7 NBA games between March of 2023 and March of 2024, involving the Charlotte Hornets, Orlando Magic, Trailblazers, Los Angeles Lakers, and Toronto Raptors, according to the indictments. In 3 of the 7 games, players intentionally removed themselves from contests.
I'm going to try to skip to it. Gives his
Mafia family or Trailblazers. each count carries.
Wow, he
no
cannot
more.
read, dude. He's bad.
It's
fun.
For the United States, Kash Patel called me and said that what I said in regards to Donald Trump was the dumbest thing he's ever heard. And he lives there in Washington, and it was the dumbest thing he's heard, et cetera, et cetera. That's what he said about.
Yeah, he said it was the dumbest thing he ever heard, and so obviously he does not watch my show.
Yeah, no, couldn't possibly.
Which is an insult.
And I would say he's the director of the FBI. Let's just say I'm not trying to get on his bad side. I think it's safe to say that.
What, are you scared now?
He said
Say
it was the dumbest thing he ever heard. Well, obviously you don't watch my show because that ain't even the dumbest thing I ever said.
That's the dumbest thing I said today.
Yeah, come on.
I'm not trying to get on his bad side, okay?
I called the banana a yellow stick today because I forgot what it was called.
And I forgot to take the peel off before I ate it.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Having said that, I still stand by what I said.
What?
And I'm not changing my mind.
What?
Because what I tweeted last night on X, and I wanted to make sure that everybody saw, so I'm clear about where I stand and what I'm trying to say. In response to FBI Director Kash Patel's insult.
Why aren't you looking at the camera?
On
because he's reading
the Laura Ingraham show on Fox News.
Why don't you just
what
put the
I
camera
said
on the
was,
desk looking up at you?
I tweeted this on X, quote,
Nothing to get ahead of here, people. I never denied or failed to mention that the FBI investigation has been going on for years. I said Trump wasn't inclined to stop. That's not what you said. No, you're fucking lying. No, you're not. We played the clip. We listened to it. You're lying. He didn't. No, he said Trump is the one that did it.
But also, let's suppose he did say that, which he didn't. Why would Trump be inclined to stop an active investigation? Most presidents don't really do too much of that. When they come in, like Department of Justice, there's a lot of shit they'll be working on, and the president will come in and be like, "What are you working on?" And they'll be like, "All right, well, keep it up."
Then he said,
You know what I mean?
I said Trump wasn't inclined to stop. He's sparing no one because the man isn't playing. He's coming. In no way am I attempting to even have an opinion on the legitimacy of this matter. I don't know the facts of the case. I'm
just talking out of my ass anyway.
You're lying. Bro, we played the clip on the show. You literally said, dude, Trump was doing this because he was mad and the WNBA was next. What?
Nothing to get ahead of here, people. He's anyone. And making sure that you understand who I am.
A flip-flopping liar?
Yeah.
Yeah, Steven, I understood who you were the moment you tried to read a sentence. You're a dumb idiot.
You snaked Skip Bayless.
Yeah, serious, Drip.
You snaked Drip Bayless.
Thank you.
As a journalist and a commentator,
Journalist.
spanning 30 years.
I will get a Peabody Award someday.
Mm-hmm.
I just want you all to know that it's customary for people to sit up there and say that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
You don't.
Well, that's because you don't know what the hell you're talking about and people are being accurate.
Yeah, I think you're acting like this is some sort of unfair assessment of you.
Hey, Steven, people were calling you a stupid idiot before you talked about politics. You've been wrong about sports, too. We were making fun of Steven before he's never mentioned politics.
Dude, you are that kind of special stupid where we would watch you back in the day for your dumb sports takes.
Yeah, it's so funny. You were so dumb.
And then it was amazing because you did a show with Drip Bayless, and both of you managed to always out-dumb the other one. Like, there was no smart guy.
I missed that show.
There was no smart takes on that show. There
No.
was two idiots, but two idiots who also somehow managed to disagree with each other.
Yeah.
And both of them would get it
They're
wrong.
both wrong.
It was
They're both
amazing.
wrong, and they disagree. It was a crazy
It was
show.
a fun show.
It was the best show to
It
watch.
was one of the best. I really wish they'd bring back Stephen A. Smith and Drip.
And honestly, have them talk about politics, too. I would be so great. It really would. Revenge.
Right now, they could be arguing about, one of them would be arguing as to why the Jets have a great chance at the Super Bowl, and the other one will be arguing how the Bengals have a great chance despite Joe Burrow being out for the season.
Oh, that'd be
I
great.
swear to God. Am I wrong?
No,
That's that
they were
show.
always
That's
wrong.
what that show used to be. It used to be like I think the Cowboys this year probably going to be the chance. No, they're not.
Those two would have argued how great Ryan Leaf was. Guys,
for hours.
Thank you so much for the people that have signed up. RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com. $7 a month. You're going to get tomorrow's show. We're going to get a little spice. You're going to get Friday's show. You're going to get all the fun stuff, our movie riffs, our gaming with us, and honestly, how we keep doing the show. So today's a free show, so thank a Locals member. Or become one yourself and become VIP.
Could you please love us?
Love us a little bit. RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com. It's $7 a month. Just look at the description of this video if you're on YouTube, if you're on Rumble. Down there, sign up, $7 a month. That's all you need. Or you get a discount. You get for $70, you get 10 months. So you get 2 months for free.
I do want to acknowledge D Ball Money for 3. He said Stephen A. Smith has an AIF grade reading level. Oh, 5th. I think he meant to say 5th. 5th grade reading level.
We'll be right back, guys. Go sign up for Locals while we're gone.
days, running a small business can be a big challenge. Whether we're receiving a flower delivery for unclear reasons, or raising the blinds and flipping over the open-closed sign, which is how I spend most of my workday, or even making a latte for a black woman, an iced tea for a white woman, and a coffee for a gently brown guy who could go in a lot of different directions. We've got our hands full. That's why Chase Bank is here for us. When this man in a suit from Chase Bank came down and shook my hand at my place of business, it really solidified what we'd already talked about at his office. Now we're looking at a laptop like my stupid little coffee shop is going to be a big disruptor in the online space. And my Chase business card allows me to make those emergency purchases that I lose sleep at night over. Chase understands my business the way they understand all businesses, as a huge reverse funnel that shoves money upwards to them. Hey, another flower delivery. These'll look great in the bathroom while I'm pooping blood from the stress. Now I'm flipping over that open-closed sign again. Is that a new stadium with Chase's name on it? How'd they afford that? I'll be in this bathroom for a while. Better toss it to the announcer.
At Chase Bank, we're about more than just foreclosing on American servicemen while overseas. We're about small business. So when you think of Chase, don't think of the 2008 financial crash. Think of your local sympathetic small business.
Flower delivery.
Yeah, guys, we're good on flowers for a while.
Second hour ROTC. Thank you for staying with us at the Tuesday show. If you want to catch tomorrow's, well, sign up on Locals, guys. I already told you how to do it. It's pretty easy. It's in the description. And you don't want to have fun? What, are you too good to have fun with the boys? Yeah, that's probably what it is, huh? You think you're too cool, huh?
Yeah, you think you're fucking better than us?
Yeah, you're not better than us, dude. You can fucking hang out with us, okay? You can just go chill with us. You know, there's a lot of people in there right now that's saying that, you know, where are the rest of these people? Where are my friends? Why are they hanging out? You can't pay $7 to hang out with your friends?
They're better than me.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, guys, as promised. Hey, Chad, who wants to see some more EBT meltdowns?
I fucking been loving these.
Boy, do I have a... Let me tell you how many are out there. Let me tell you how many are out there that that Frozen actually made his in the Discord a channel just to put these in there as they keep coming up as we get closer to this happening.
This has just been
so
one after the other, man.
Let's start with this one.
People, my people. I wish we stopped crying about this motherfucking EBT.
Now, I want to be clear. We're going to go back and forth between some that are against us and for us.
Some are based.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they trying to see is we going to stick together. And we are going to stick together. Fucking November 3rd at 6:30, we're going to Walmart. We're going to fucking Walmart. And at 7:30, we're going to walk out of Walmart with our fucking buggies.
They're coordinating. Now you're going to see a bunch of videos of them coordinating a day to steal. I'm not kidding. Yeah.
You're going to prison.
I wouldn't do it.
Do you understand that almost every Walmart, at least in major towns now, they have like, there's always like a literal staging area for police officers. You notice that now?
Yep.
Every Walmart, there's like a cop command center right outside. So good luck to you. I would pick a different store.
Okay.
Ma'am, all the people that work at Walmart are also black.
Yeah.
So they've seen this.
The thing is...
Yeah, they've already... And some of them are managers.
And they're informed.
So some of them have already gone into work and went, yeah, my TikTok algorithm, they're coming to rob us Thursday.
Let's be ready for that.
Everybody. You feel me? All you got to do is run, Forrest, run. Okay? We have to stick together.
Why are you whispering?
Together.
Oh, is it
It don't even
you're probably
matter.
like...
By the way, by sticking together, they mean committing crimes.
Yes, together.
As long as we going to have everything we need for Thanksgiving, that's all that fucking matters, bitch. Run, Forrest, run. Remember, put it in your calendar. November 3rd.
Nah.
6:30.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to like order the stuff I need online and pay for it.
Yeah.
And not interact with any of the people that go to Walmart.
Well, I wish it was...
Even the ones that pay for stuff there. I don't want to interact with them either.
I wish it was just one. I wish it was just one. But it's not.
Y'all was clutching y'all purses before. This gonna be the time that you need to clutch them. Y'all was doing all that shit at the wrong time. But this is y'all time to show out. Show out then. I ain't gonna be mad at you.
Yeah. By the way, ma'am, that bag that I wear, it's not a purse, and I don't keep my wallet in it. I keep something in there, though.
Uh-huh. This one starts with all due respect.
To you racist ass, sick ass, pro-life MAGA members
who find it funny that thousands of kids will possibly go hungry and sick
Hungry
due to the SNAP and Medicaid.
No, they're going hungry and sick because you're a bad fucking parent.
Yeah.
They're going hungry and sick because you let a bunch of fucking losers fucking come inside of you. They're going hungry and sick because you don't give a fuck about them, and we have to have you have been guilting us for your bad decisions to be taking care of your kids as long as this fucking welfare queen was a goddamn term. So no, go fuck yourself. I tell you what, I don't give a fuck if your kids go hungry. How's that sound?
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care the same way you don't care with if tomorrow us racist pro-lifers were going hungry, you wouldn't give a fuck. You'd be laughing at us. So fuck off. Sympathy's done, dude. You can't burn a city down over a fentanyl addict and then expect to have sympathy later. That's not how it fucking works.
Nope.
Benefits being
Yeah, this
cut.
goes back to the argument I keep making. It's like you guys act like it's just been you've had the most perfect decorum up to this point.
Yeah.
And now we're going to have to face the wrath. We've faced the wrath for like 20 years now.
Hell is hot and your spot is reserved.
Yeah, okay. You could afford braces, but you can't afford food?
Well, yeah, the system pays for them.
Oh, got it. So we pay for your braces, too.
Everything.
Cool. All right, here's another one.
If you have a credit card and you
I
hate
know.
people who ask for handouts, you are a person asking for a handout.
Having a credit card is not asking for a handout, you fucking hillbilly bucktooth
That's the
retard.
opposite of a handout. I got to pay 29% interest on it.
No, if anything, the bank's asking for a handout.
Yeah.
What? That's not what a credit card is.
So she thinks that's what a credit card is because she's literally never paid one off.
Guys, let's be honest, and I want to go easy on her because she also thinks those are teeth.
Oh, that's a good point,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? We're doing our best here.
Yeah, Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer should be painting her mouth.
Jesus.
Bitch, don't you have a watershed to be fucking up?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
You have a credit card and you hate people who ask for handouts.
Shouldn't you just be standing idle outside of Buc-ee's?
Where's the other angry beaver?
You have a credit card and you hate people who ask for handouts. You are a person asking for a handout.
And no, I'm not. I'm a guy who's fucking, I don't know, probably drunk and doesn't have any of my other cards on me. And now I have to pay 24% APR on a pack of fucking American Spirits.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going back without my, I'm not going to get some cigarettes at least.
A credit card is somebody else's money.
It looks like when Beldar went to the dentist.
This is bad, man.
Also,
All right,
if you
and
have-
also fine, I will admit, a pack of American Spirits and then one of those little packages of mini Hostess donuts and a coffee. But
Fair
still, you pay 24% interest on this shit.
applied for a loan. You were applying for a handout.
No, here's the thing is when you get your money and you get your handout, you're not contractually obligated to pay it back. We just give you money to buy food. You don't have to give it back to me. When you get a loan out, you have to give it back to them. You have to pay them back with interest. You're the dumbest person I've ever seen.
So for all you right-wingers who are all...
Why is it a
"Oh,
right wing thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, stop giving people handouts. If you have a credit card, you're a hypocrite.
No, that's not how it works. You're oh, wow. Do not look. No, Royce, don't.
stop looking
Please don't. Royce, you're going to.
Woo! Okay, I'm going to take that off the screen, I think. That can't
Bro,
look
what
at
the
that.
fuck?
Royce
She
started
looks like a
staring
British
into that
person from
void,
some-
and I felt like a scientist telling the other scientists, like, no, please put the gloves on. Do not handle that thing without gloves.
Fucking Event Horizon mouth. I couldn't stop looking at it. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Royce just freezes, like he looked at Medusa, and like we're all like, what happened?
He
And he's just
turns to
he's gone.
salt.
It's
I
like,
just
what
started-
happened?
Drool just starts coming out my...
So all my cousins in Missouri, y'all entire SNAP benefits will be shut down in November.
Oh no.
That's funny to me.
Nobody will qualify for any type of assistance November 1st.
Okay. Here's
Tell me some more good news.
The problem with this government shutdown is that you could put these out there and be like, oh, these people, they're starving. These people are going to vote for Republicans anyway. So again, there's not a net loss here in this government shutdown. You get that, right?
Yeah, they claim it's because of the government shutdown, but
No. They're not
It is.
claiming it.
That's what it is.
That's the fact.
There's no one to cut the checks.
no matter how it goes, I'm going to tell you why you're going to be able to survive with this shutdown.
Please tell me something that's not stealing. Please tell me that's the way you're doing this.
I'm like, is there going to be a positive?
We can't
twist here?
tell.
Okay, so check it. Me, I'm a mom.
What?
I wouldn't have
No
never guessed.
way.
No way. I thought you were swatting at planes at the top of buildings.
Okay.
What?
Who is very much kept. I didn't want to go to work. Okay, I stayed at home with my kids. 4 children. My husband worked. Okay? So
And then
that's
he
a
was killed
family
by
of
another black guy.
Drive by.
Yeah, I feel like what happened here?
We have not had food stamps for over a year. And yes, we pay the rents that you pay too.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Actually,
have-
ma'am, you probably pay more because they have Section 8.
Figured out what we had to release in order to gain. Follow me, okay? So, if you are new to me, if I'm just popping up on your page, hey, I'm Dominique. Welcome to the Nash House brand, okay?
Black women start paying their bills and then they think they've attained
I'm not going to go back to being home.
Yeah, no. The black women pay their rent slightly late, and then they post on Twitter that they're making money moves.
Can we be fair?
Making big money moves.
Can we be fair here?
Yeah.
Could we show them some gratitude because there's not a lot
Yeah,
of
no,
that.
that's
You know what I mean? I used to be the same way, like, oh, congrats, you're doing the bare minimum. But it's like nowadays, I'm like,
thank God,
thank you for doing the bare minimum because like
No one else
Most
is.
people are just doing fentanyl and tents now. So you know what I mean? Like, yeah, thank you. At
Homeless,
least
right?
you work at a fucking hair salon 4 days a
Right.
week and you pay your goddamn light bill. I thank you.
Right. I gave up the car. Car was $600 a month. The insurance was $400 a month. Plus, always
This
putting
is
gas in
starting
that
to
mug.
feel like an Everest college commercial.
Yeah, it is.
Uh-huh.
Get off your ass.
Yeah, it's-
All right, let's check this other one.
They like bill if they can't sell food stamps.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh no.
She's saying the quiet part out loud.
What did you say? What's
Quiet
the crime?
part out loud.
Can you say the crime again?
How are these people gonna pay their light bill if they can't sell food stamps?
Ah.
Cause y'all know a lot of people be selling their stamps, right? So
Yeah.
how they
Yeah.
gonna sell, how they gonna pay their rent? How they gonna pay their light bill?
Armed robbery.
Suck a dick, I guess.
And they can't sell stamps. You know what I'm saying? Like we all know somebody. I'm just trying to figure it out because the food stamps we have in multi-purposes.
Yeah, no, I understand
That's
it.
a crime.
I understand how it works in Bartertown. But
Bartertown?
no, seriously, I understand how Bartertown.
Yeah, you got to go give your food stamps to Master Blaster,
Yeah.
and then I don't know.
No, it really is. That's what it sounds like. It's a fucking barter. Yeah, I know. I understand the market. You have a literal black market.
Give me your food snap card, Miss Soldier, Soldier Boy.
All right. Just walk away. Leave your food stamps and just walk away.
Can I say, and it's always a take people always disagree with, but I always tell people go back and watch Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. I know it's supposed to be the worst Mad Max. It fucking slaps. Go back and watch it.
I like
A
Beyond
lot of
Thunderdome.
people always say it's like the worst Mad Max movie. I'm like, that movie's fucking insane.
First one's the
First
worst.
one's the worst
First
one.
one sucks.
Yeah, but like some people will say like Thunderdome, like oh, so like I'm like Edie's absolutely batshit crazy good movie.
All right, let's say this one.
Hey, TikTok. So,
What's your stud name?
I was scrolling to TikTok.
Scrolling. She was scrolling.
She was scrolling.
She was scrolling.
And I just saw that next month, us low class people, you know, our lower class, we ain't gonna get no motherfucking food stamps.
You're in a pretty nice car for someone who's lower class.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Leather,
you know
huh?
How many people I have seen saying that they're gonna go to Walmart and steal? Like, they don't know that we don't give a fuck. Like, either you're gonna give us food or we're gonna take that bitch.
Hey, okay. Right. Listen again.
I'd like to. You know what though? Your terms are acceptable.
Okay.
Let's just get rid of all food stamps. Come and take it.
Body cams are gonna be wild.
Shit would sort itself out real fast. And don't come towards my house. You might want to take your chances at Walmart.
Why are they doing this? Like, why are they trying us
Literally,
like
like, why are they doing it?
Because you don't deserve it, because you're a fat slob. Because you can't be poor and weigh 400 pounds. You could pick one. You could be poor and skinny, and then maybe I'll feel bad, but you can't be poor and weigh 400 pounds. Sorry.
Also, the entitlement. Like, I love the fact that there was never at any point, like, did any of these people make an effort to go to nicely say, hey, maybe you could just give us our food stamps. We're sorry. Like, we hope this doesn't affect. They immediately went to, like, give us our food stamps or we'll kill you. You're like, well, all right.
Whoa. Well, now I don't want to give them to you.
Like, come on now. We're trying to survive out here. And the way
Ma'am, you could not eat for 6 months and still lose another 20 pounds.
that we survive is by taking shit. So,
bro, we're like criminals and shit.
We are going to have a real problem. Not Florida. Florida's not going to have a problem. I promise you, Florida's going to this stealing is not going to be happening here as much.
get it together. Get it together,
Virginia's
Gamaga.
not going to have that much of a problem either because we have that fucking governor's election coming up, and it's not looking great for Republicans. So Young can put a state of emergency in effect
Right.
so that we could give them SNAP benefits off of fucking Virginia tax dollars.
Oh, good.
Because y'all motherfuckers are the ones that have more food, they need more food stamps than us Latino and blacks. So, good luck to ya.
Actually, statistically, we looked it up. No, it's actually not. Per capita, and I know you have a problem understanding that.
Don't start.
yeah,
You're gonna
they
get
don't
it.
get that.
They start freaking out, breaking things when you bring it up.
It's like you can't tell Bender in Futurama a paradox or his head explodes because he's a robot. You can't tell him their head explodes. They don't get it.
It's like when some of the Westworld robots that aren't advanced enough become self-aware.
Just drinking a shot of whiskey at the bottom.
Yeah, they have to be deactivated. Like, oh, this guy's not ready for this.
She gets her EBT card and it's empty. And she goes, "Doesn't look like anything at all to me."
Like anything at all to me.
And you voted for this.
Yes, yes, yeah. Look, I gotta tell you something. There are some perks going on. Who'd you vote for? You didn't get up to vote.
It's just, dude.
Being on camera and saying premeditating crimes is probably something a lawyer's going to tell you not to do.
Well, you know what? You know what the funniest part about this is, and I'm not trying to rile them up any more than they already are, though. But the truth is, folks, you ain't gonna do shit.
Don't
The
step on their
truth
virtual Jordans.
The truth is you ain't about shit. If you were about shit, your broke ass wouldn't be on food stamps.
That's true.
You ain't about shit. You ain't gonna do shit. And the few of you that do some shit, you're gonna be on fucking camera saying you were gonna do it, and then you're gonna get arrested for thieving. Go to jail. I don't care. Doesn't affect me.
Trump, it ain't nothing like niggas been knew how to steal. Like, please, niggas, I go steal a whole turkey, bitch, and a ham. Like, what up? I don't know what the fuck wrong with Trump, but I don't know if he want war or not. But niggas is ready. At the end of the day, shit, I go buy it or I go steal it. It ain't nothing. I steal all that shit. Shit, anyway.
Okay, so y'all
ready for the looting?
Yeah, ready for that looting that never happens? You ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, you know what? I could use the content. You know, the one thing that came from the George Floyd shit was that I didn't have to do any Nightwave show prep for like a month. I just went live every night.
They're not going to call them looters this time. They're going to call them like hungry people.
This message is for everybody that's not on food stamps and
that's us.
Is on TikTok laughing.
We will be designating them as retail terrorists. We're going to call them retail terrorists, and we're sending the National Guard in.
And just
National Guard guarding all the Walmarts on November 1st.
So happy that people ain't gonna get their food stamps.
I'm not happy. I'm ecstatic.
This message is for y'all.
Please tell me, Fatso.
Y'all be like, oh, I got a job. I can pay for my food. Y'all ain't gonna have food stamps. How y'all gonna eat? Baby, how you think they gonna eat? Off you. Yeah, off you. You know how many homes about to get broken into?
Yeah, I am.
I would not.
Do you know how many people are excited for that?
If you are in the state of Florida,
don't do it.
May I just issue a very serious public service announcement that if you live in the state of Florida, I would not recommend breaking into people's homes to get food.
Listen here, a novel by Sapphire. Your fat ass isn't gonna do fucking shit. How's that sound, huh?
You know how many people about to get knocked over the head coming out their job?
Mm-hmm. And you know how many people are gonna defend themselves? Hope you got some gold caskets.
Or leaving the ATM or the bank.
They just don't understand how this is like.
So when you don't get free stuff, you murder people. I mean, that's what she's saying, right? That's what she's saying. If you don't give me my free food, I will kill all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now I don't ever want to give you free food ever again forever.
But that's what I've been saying. It's like, notice they never stop for one moment and go, please, is there something we could work out? We're going to show some humility here. It immediately went to, I'll kill you. And it's like, I mean, geez, okay, maybe I shouldn't have been feeding you all this time.
Yeah.
Now you got all this energy to try to kill me with.
You guys are like pit bulls. We feed you, then you kill us. It's weird.
Yeah, and a lot of times our kids.
You know how many people about to get set the fuck up?
Okay.
I'm just saying, while you over there laughing, grinning, cheesing.
You know what I'm going to be doing on November 1st? Laughing at you guys getting arrested.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Royce said earlier, body cam season going to be lit.
It's going to be fun.
Looking like Chester the cat. Baby.
All of November could be Black Friday for all I care.
Yup.
They gonna go for y'all first.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They coming for y'all first.
Hey.
The Cope laughs.
Hey,
man.
hold on. Go ahead and notice how we're not laughing anymore.
I swear, like, again, take your chances with Walmart.
What are you doing? Don't go to people's houses,
take
man.
Your chances at Target. I'm telling you, do not go to people's homes.
Go to Target. Don't become one.
I'm just saying. Don't laugh at somebody else's pain, baby, because guess what? They're going to make you feel it.
No, I'm going to laugh at your pain. I think it's funny. Because I don't laugh at somebody's pain if they get cancer, right? But if I tell somebody, hey, man, you probably shouldn't walk on that wet floor with your soap shoes, you're going to fall. And then if they do, I'm laughing my ass off. I'm going to be like, I fucking told you not to do that. Hey,
Bro,
yeah, go ahead.
What I find really funny about that, even a lot of these videos you've been showing, is they keep doing this. There's this common pattern where they'll be like, yeah, we're going to go out. You see someone at the ATM, get them from behind, rob grocery stores, kill people, get that money. But I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? Black power or whatever.
Somebody get me the fuck off of white TikTok. Like, for real. Get me off of it. I need black people to start commenting ASAP because I'm over there and them asses are talking about, oh my God.
Okay, listen.
Which ASAP are you? Rocky or the other one? Ferg?
No.
What?
Do y'all know Snap benefits come from us? We get.
I was going to say LMFAO.
There we go.
Look at this. Ma'am, listen, you're not hard. You know what you look like? You look like a UPN sitcom black. So you could calm the fuck down, all right? Listen, all right? Less Isha. Nobody fucking cares. Again, the problem is like, it's also like, these aren't even hood people. Look at this is a fucking Twitch streamer pretending she's hard.
Somebody get me the fuck off of white TikTok.
You could just delete the app.
Yeah, it's Chinese TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
And it's becoming Jewish TikTok.
Right.
Off of it. I need black people to start commenting ASAP because I'm over there and them asses are telling
Yeah, but then you have to fucking look at the TikTok at like 2 p.m. when they get up.
about, oh my God, do y'all know SNAP benefits come from us? We give out SNAP benefits. It comes from us.
It does.
It does. You're
it
welcome.
does. Yes. What you're trying to say is thank you.
Yeah, and we're trying to say, not you're welcome.
Yeah, no.
It was created for y'all. The first white person to receive SNAP benefits was what, 1939, and her name was Maybelle, and she lived in New York. And baby, when black folks tried to get...
Yeah, okay, first off, her name was Mabel, not Maybelle. And yeah, because at that time, there actually was a fucking Great Depression and shit going on, and people were starving. And we were actually have... during the bad times, white people had to literally sell their children. Remember those old Dust Ball photos of people had to sell their children? Okay?
Yeah.
You get your hair sand, you have fucking braces, and you're a Twitch streamer.
And
You're not Mabel.
And that was a long time ago when people used to sell their children, and oddly enough, it wasn't for sex. It was to go work in coal mines.
That's right.
Weird.
it, they excluded the sharecropper.
Cops were getting murdered back then over fucking with people for hunting out of season and shit.
Yeah. And then those people that did it were getting acquitted.
as well. And then
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
white wholesalers
One of my favorite
manipulate.
short stories about fucking the Great Depression was like it was written from the point of view of like a fucking game warden, and he was like, "Nah, fuck it, bud, you keep the deal."
Yeah.
It's the program and profited off of it, leaving black folks out to the dust. Now,
Give me a reason why I should care. I'm trying to hear the reason why I should care.
Everything you're saying makes us not care.
Give me the reason why you. Again, I don't care. You're not in. Mercy, you've been saying this ad nauseum since this happened, but it's like it's so simple. If you need help, you need to be endearing yourself to people
and humble and contrite and go, yeah,
It's again, we talk about it's even like dealing with a cop. If you want the cop to maybe give you a break, be super. Even if you don't want to, even if you think you were right. Self-preservation. Here's my license, officer, and like Mersh goes, "Hey, FYI, I do have a legal firearm in the car. I'm just going to let you know. I want to make this as smooth as. Maybe you still get a ticket, maybe you don't, but there's a better chance that he's going to go. All right, I'm not going to give you a speeding ticket. I'm going to give you a seatbelt ticket. It's like $50. Go pay. We're fine. We're cool. Bye. Boom. And then you're fine, and then you're out of it. Look, you and I both watch body cam videos all the time. We call them slow days on Daywave and Nightwave. And when we watch them all the time, it's so many things where all you have to do is just say, yeah, I'll leave.
Boy, do I miss body cams on Nightwave.
Well, yeah, what you're dealing with.
Boy, do I miss body cams.
You got your own problems.
I miss the body cams.
I'm a good boy in the morning.
What stopped that shit was the Food Stamp Act of 1964.
Yeah, what else happened in
64,
64?
Well, she went to Wikipedia.
My mama was born in 65. So let me get this straight. White people, y'all have benefited off of food stamps longer than any other race in this fucking country.
Yeah, well, again, historically speaking, those were people that actually needed it and were rough times. People are scamming the system, selling food stamps, as we pointed out earlier, so you get your hairs did and stuff like that. See, the problem is like anything else. Back then when those food stamps were made, we lived in and I know you guys hate this because it hurts you, a high-trust society. And by the way, even back then, black people were also getting food stamps. It wasn't just white people. Hispanic people, Irish people, Italian people, everybody was. But everyone, like we've mentioned on the show, had shame. And they were like, I don't want to live like this. I want to be better. You think you deserve it. You think you earn it. And that's why we don't feel bad for you. You're not a starving mom. You're not somebody. The problem is that these are your self-inflicted wounds. Your life is this bad because you have always been comfortable. It's like when we were watching.
You've never once bought your fucking rice, beans, and chicken with your food stamps.
No, it's on you, man. It's on your fucking self. I don't care.
Country. Black folks.
Look, I'm not even great with money or like good at like, saving money or like finding deals. But like if you said to me, all right, Mersh, here's $100. Well, they get way more than that in food stamps. But if you said to me, all right, Mersh, here's $200, you got to stock your house for the month. I could pull it off. It would be dicey, but I could pull that off. You guys have no ability to conserve resources or like get the right stuff so that at least you go, all right, man, it's going to be tight for a few weeks, but we got like shit here. We got something to drink. We got something to eat. We're going to be fine. You're like, well, what do you mean I can't get no more snacks? Or in the case like the earlier girl said, what do you mean I can't sell this for? By the way, not money for the electric bill. Let's grow up.
Yeah.
And also, you're a light-skinned black girl with animal print. I disregard anything you're saying.
Amen.
Got that shit for real in 1964.
Bro, these hosts think they read Wikipedia and then they repeat it like they're smart.
Hell, we got that before we got our voting rights.
And that was another mistake we made.
Trust me.
Let's not keep talking about mistakes that we made, okay?
She thinks that blacks couldn't vote till after 1964?
She's
stupid, dude.
Good.
Even in the 1980s.
I like how she said we've been benefiting the longest, not that we've benefited the most. Like, fucking, dude, in this short
That
time.
is a great point.
Yeah, like, since the 60s, fucking black people have absolutely benefited the most.
Black people have dominated in the world of government handouts.
Y'all got pissed off that we were getting actual help, and y'all started coming up with the trope, the welfare queen.
Hey, if
saying
you were
black
getting
people are-
actual help, how come every generation is worse off than the last?
Yeah, it's almost like it's not helping.
Black women in particular were using food stamps to get over on the government, leading
You are.
to increased
Literally-
restrictions and
literally
eligibility.
just watched one
Restrictions
talking
only
about selling
harmed
food
low-income people of color. i.e. black folks. As of 2023, 37% of white people in America are on Snap. 26.
What percentage of black people are Virgie again?
78% of the black community is on Snap.
Yeah, what white people? How many?
37%
are black and 16% are Hispanic. So who's really living off our shit?
Black people.
Black people.
No, what? And she's also mixing things up there. She's saying 36% of fucking Snap beneficiaries are white. Also, did you notice how her stats didn't really add up there to 100?
Well, she's a woman, so generally, whenever a woman starts rattling off stats, I stop paying attention because I'm like, this isn't going to be right. Like, I don't even women. It's to the point now. I don't even check their math. I assume everything they're saying is wrong.
I wanted to make sure we got to this one because this is another trucking video, but it's not an Indian person, but it's again the unqualified people that they drive. So this highway patrol pulls over this trucker. The DOT pulls over this trucker. Okay. And I forgot what it was for, but I want you to watch the people. This guy cannot read or speak English. Okay?
Is it? It's the one I'm thinking of. Oh, it's not on the screen.
I'm gonna pull it up here.
Oh, okay. He was just parked on the side of the road for no reason.
Okay.
Like,
check
that's
this
what
out.
it was.
Hello. Good morning. Yeah, I'm good. Why are you?
Oh, I'm good. I good.
You parked here? Yeah, I parked here 3 hours. Why did you park here? You understand?
Bro, this happens all the time, and it happens actually by me. You know this happens by me, Mersh. These truckers, instead of
right over here?
Yeah, instead of paying, there's a Loves right here, by the way,
You
a
have to
big one
pay.
that you could pay a lot. Instead of paying the lot fee, these fucking kind of truckers will just park on the side of the road overnight, like in a fucking turning lane. And when you're going to try, they do this all the time, or they're doing it in like shopping centers, like by where my gym is at this morning. I couldn't even pull in my gym. There's
They always do
three
it
trucks.
near his house, like where
Yeah.
I can't see when I'm trying
Yeah,
to
you
make
can't
the
see
left.
when you get out, and it's like they do this shit all the time.
Understand
Yeah,
English?
and I told you what I do to them, right?
What's that?
Whenever I pass a truck,
you honk?
and they're sleeping,
Wake
like,
'em up.
no, but whenever I pass a truck outside of his development, and I can tell the truck is sleeping, yeah, I just lay on my horn. And I
Good.
drive really close to the truck, like
Good.
really slow, and then just
Good. Wake the fuck up.
You do? Why did you park here? No, no good.
No,
I'm
peace
Officer Eddings,
America.
Arkansas Highway Police. I need your driver's license.
Arkansas.
Yeah, you gotta-
Uh-oh.
Registration.
Bro,
insurance
I'm
for this
white
truck.
and born here, and I would not stop and rest in Arkansas.
No,
you get through
I'll
there,
be
bro.
driving through. No, thank you. And it gets really bad. Watch.
Is there anybody else in the truck? Is there anybody else in the truck?
My company.
Your company, okay. Put you some clothes on.
He's sleeping in a truck on the side of the road naked.
But like on a highway.
Yeah, and not in back, like in the back cab either.
Yeah.
Pants.
He's not
Put
wearing
some
pants.
pants on.
Oh, I know how to plant.
You don't understand English.
I want to bet that's a California license.
What company do you work for?
The company.
Oh, that one.
California.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
California.
It's a great company. Love that company.
I think that we need to do an executive order right now to stop all reciprocal validations of any California licenses that have been given to truckers.
But-
I think we have to. We have to.
But can we just point out, too, how hilarious this is? That wasn't even the question. He literally said, what company do you work for? Oh, California.
He works for California.
Your company's called California?
It's cop rules.
Cop rules.
Yeah, you don't understand me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This is a problem.
You see
Here we go.
this? All right. You see this sign?
Yeah, truck. Over.
What's that sign say?
He's taking him through the basic traffic signs to see if he knows what they are. That's what you're seeing now. He's
awesome.
taking him through basic like basic traffic signs.
Things must enter, right?
Must I
Can you
enter?
tell me? What does it say? Read. I need you to read that sign.
Yeah, with station. Next rate.
Okay, read it again.
Read again.
Read it again.
I like this guy.
Read again.
Oh, trucks. over 10. Must enter wait station next, right?
What is this word?
Tense.
Tense? No.
No?
No. What is it? What does that sign mean?
No.
This is great.
10 things.
What does this sign
I
mean?
was driving the day on I-4 and I was telling me, it's like, man, I'm way more terrified driving by semis now than
I am now.
than I've ever been.
I get nervous, and I like most of the places I drive. It is truckers.
Yeah, me
So
too.
it's-
Master enter.
Master, enter.
Master. Driver Gui.
Master
Driver
puppet pulling my string.
Go with where?
Which station?
Let's go down here and try another one. Let's see.
I think.
Read that sign to me.
No parking.
What does that mean?
It mean no parking.
Yeah, here no parking.
What does it mean when it says no parking?
I don't know. Yeah, no, billboard, there's no parking.
I want to see what if they're gonna even let him get back in the truck.
Two people doing what?
Walk.
It's Arkansas.
Walk.
If anyone's not, it's gonna be them.
Yeah.
I wondered how y'all were grading that.
Yeah, the feds gave us some. They've selected, I think, like 35 signs or something that they use.
Oh,
that
nice.
We have to use.
Yep.
We just pick 4 of them. They got to get 3 of the 4 right to pass the sign test.
Do you know how bad it is that they only need to get 3 of the 4 right to be a truck driver? Handling, like, you could kill so many people, and the bar's so low, and he can't even do that.
And keep in mind, this is absolutely like a solvable problem.
Oh yeah.
You eliminate the language barrier. You speak English, or you do not get
That's
to
it.
do certain things here. That's it. It should be if you want to whatever make the argument somebody's driving around in a Honda Civic and maybe they're still learning English, whatever. We're talking about you're driving in a fucking giant 18-wheeler filled with thousands of pounds of potentially hazardous materials and shit. You should know the basics. I'll put it this way: I shouldn't be a truck driver.
Yeah.
But I should be a truck driver long before any of these guys.
Oh,
I love
100%.
uppers. I'm always up at night. I'm a pretty good driver.
So, let me tell you something.
Oh, what's Mindy Kaling been up to?
The Indian thing is getting worse, and I'll explain why. Indian women, we've talked about polygamy, but Indian women have this thing, right, where they're doing this thing now where they pick up all the worst parts of Western progressive culture, body
white,
positivity, but none of the other stuff like cleanliness or any of that. So they are like the worst case of women are fat. Check this out.
I don't think body positivity is related to health at all.
Okay.
Medically, we still don't know what is a healthy body size.
Well, I don't know what exactly is, but I know what's not. And it's that.
It's that. It's the one you have.
We don't know what's a healthy shape.
Well, I don't know what a healthy shape is. Specifically, just different people are shaped differently. But I do know which ones are not healthy.
And usually it's the one protesting the most that is probably
the problem, yeah.
Even the measures are so outdated.
Man, do you realize that body positive women are the equivalent of a guy going but I mean, what even is a big dick?
Yeah, what is that?
What even?
What is that's all relative to how big the girl's pussy is.
Yeah, I mean, really, maybe you got a big pussy, bitch.
Yeah,
you ever
think
think
about
about that?
Rated. You regards to people making money off of it, I feel like, well, we've made money off of unhealthier standards before.
Yeah.
So
Like body shaming as well.
This
So you will admit that body positivity is unhealthy.
could be another
So
facet
it's another
of that.
facet of it, I think. How your body looks has nothing to do with your health. I think there's no relation. You could see, I think when it comes to influencing, I think then the onus falls not on the influencer, but the one getting influenced.
It's a lot of
on what
words for
path you
just
pick
you're
up to
lazy.
get influenced. Think their
See,
body
maybe
and
you are
getting
mature.
influenced.
Maybe you are mature and you are taking out the best part of it. But not everybody's like that. There are really younger, 16, 18, years of age.
Who plus size people have always been told to hate our bodies.
Correct.
Yeah.
We've always been
So you
shamed
fix
for
it.
our bodies.
Correct.
bodies. We've always been told to change our bodies.
All things you're capable of.
So definitely someone who looks like me, accepting their body for
But ma'am, even if you lose all the weight, you're still Indian.
what it is, how it looks like.
Positivity regardless of like our health, our disability status.
Again, being Indian isn't a disability.
No,
I'm saying it isn't. I'm saying it isn't. I'm being safe for you two. Being Indian is not a disability.
You are a jerk.
No, I'm being safe.
You are a
Can we all agree
What?
that these two
You are a
I'm
motherfucker. You are a motherfucker.
I'll say this as careful as these two women would actually feel safe on the bus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. They'd be super safe on the bus. Absolutely. Or in India in general because they worship cows.
Nobody's safe in India.
Or, you know, whatever we go through life, a bit of positivity for our bodies is very important.
Because it's easier. You guys always want to do easy stuff. I'm gonna read some donations here real quick. Xander Invictus, Aldi literally has a deal where you can get an entire Thanksgiving dinner for like $40. Yeah, they're gonna steal it for $0. Sweaty Zeus said, funny thing is, it's not even Republicans preventing SNAP. It's who they voted for over illegals healthcare. Yeah, we all know that, dude, but they're stupid. Sweaty Zeus, I think they said Walmart is going to close big city stores on the first two. I can't wait for the videos when they show up and the doors are locked. That would be funny. Randall Flag Black Pill states banning illegal CDLs will help only slightly because foreigners dominate trucking industry in Canada and they're guaranteed to do nothing about it since they still drive here.
Oh, that's easy. We annex Canada.
Yeah, we don't let Canadian drivers come in here.
On YouTube, Japanese Hercules for 5 said, if the Darks start looting this weekend, would be funny to see a 400-pound Shaniqua running out of Target with arms full of Doritos. Yeah, we'll have that content if it happens. Scarface for 5 said, is smell the dead tooth?
Oh, talking about probably the one.
And then GWSK for 5, deterrent from EBT thieves, but only raw food. They only eat processed garbage. Yeah, I know. They'll never pass that bill, though, because, you know, the people don't want to get into it, but SNAP benefits are why Coca-Cola and all these companies, their stock price stays up.
But remember the influencers that were taking the money to say sugar was awesome? They can't take it off of SNAP? Yeah, of course. This one's a fun one.
3 charges of rape by instrumentation, and you'll have to use your imagination about what that means. But yeah, it is literal.
Guitar?
I'd rather not use my imagination.
Was it a guitar, an accordion? I want to know what kind of. What are we doing here?
Ukulele.
Nah, bro.
It
was a
double
fucking
embarrassing.
it was a candy apple red keytar.
No.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It was a theremin.
Oh no!
One count of force.
It was,
Oh, God.
It was a Neil Peart signature drum set.
Sorry, Royce. All I picture now is fucking stay still.
It was a rock band drum controller.
That means, but yeah, it is literal. 1 count of sexual battery. 1 count of forcible oral sodomy.
Okay, you don't have to read it
2
all off.
counts of
There's a reason she's doing it.
domestic assault and battery by strangulation. And 1 count of domestic assault and battery.
How many years do you think someone should get for that in prison?
All of them?
Okay.
And while there
All
were
of the years.
Yeah, as many as they live.
even more and way bigger charges that the state likely could have thrown at this kid, like attempted murder, the 2 alleged victims and their families had every reason to believe that the wheels of justice were hard at work on this case, both for them and for the accused, Jesse Mack Butler. And before I tell you what ended up happening,
Yeah, why don't you just tell me?
Yeah, ma'am, you tell a story like a woman tells a story.
1 more. So the grand tally now stood at 11. The new count was for violating a protective order, which
Get to it.
She is not good at this.
78 years in prison,
That's how much you should
which
get.
sounds like a fitting punishment for somebody who nearly kills 2 teenage girls and rapes them repeatedly with all sorts of things.
Christ.
But as a youthful offender, Jesse Mack Butler was also entitled to special treatment, like a rehabilitation plan, which was drawn up by the Oklahoma Office of Juvenile Affairs. And that plan was presented to the court last week. This new
150 hours of community service.
Punishment?
Can we meet somewhere in the middle?
Someone's gonna.
I want to point
Someone's
out.
gonna do something.
Aaron Imholt did more time than this guy.
Yeah. Well, he's a bigger criminal.
It is true. He's more of a danger to women.
Called for daily check-in.
Well, he's a danger to comedy.
Weekly counseling, a curfew, no social media, and 150 hours of community service.
Well, no social media is pretty rough.
They really brought down the hammer, huh? 150! Oh,
Yeah, ma'am, you're not.
that's like 3 weeks if you work really hard. This new plan is scheduled to stay in effect until Jesse Mack Butler turns 19. And that, my friends, is less than a year from now.
Okay, ma'am,
So,
ma'am. I get it. And you know what? Yeah, they're letting him go. And he's probably going to do something really, really bad again very soon. But guess what, ma'am? The good news is he's going to eventually be 18. He's going to do something bad, and then they're just going to lock him up. So it sucks, I know, but what are you going to do?
Hey, Mersh, you missed it. She said he was turning 19.
He's 18 now. He's considered a youthful offender.
Oh, my God. Yeah, okay. You're fucked, Oklahoma. Have fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
19-year-old Kendall County man took deputies and Bernie police on several high-speed chases.
Several?
This happened over a period of
This
months.
one on the right's almost attractive.
Now he's having to answer for it.
Yeah, Ken's Fives. Earl Sotomayor joining us live now. Earl,
No,
just how
she's
long
cute.
will this man spend behind bars? And also, do we know why he did all this?
Yeah, he said he wanted to do, and I quote, hood rat stuff with my friends.
Yeah. Hello. Nice
Good
to
morning,
be here.
Dodger Barry.
Yep, nailed it. Urkel-esque.
19-year-old Timmy Duke Vogel is going to have to serve a 10-year prison sentence. And one thing we know about him is that he did everything for attention. We were told that he had an Instagram account where he would post the high-speed chases online while taunting law
it's one of
enforcement.
those.
Yup.
So the first encounter happened on April 30th when a Bernie police officer
142. They clocked him going 142.
He's a
madman. Noticed a black BMW without license plate.
Of course, he was a BMW driver. Makes sense. They're all terrible.
They'd stopped behind his car on the I-10 West Frontage Road. When the officer turned to investigate, Vogel made an obscene gesture and sped off, starting the chase that ended.
We covered some of this a few months ago on Daywave, where it was a guy doing the same thing with a blacked out Corvette.
See, we were covering the Hellcat guy.
Oh, okay. So we saw one with a blacked out Corvette that was doing the same thing.
Vogel drove.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance, look up the Arkansas State Police versus the Hellcat. There was a whole series of, and I think like one or two of the videos, it's the same guy. He was fucking with him for a while.
Yeah.
Dude. They finally caught him, but it was one of those where they had to figure out who he was and go to his house one day and catch him. There was no catching this man on the roads.
County. He left a caption for this video saying he tried but failed. The second encounter was on May 10th when two Bernie PD officers were at a traffic stop on I-10 East. Officers say the same BMW did 2 flybys and was clocked speeding 100.
So he was taunting them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, some people
42
do
miles
this.
per hour past them and 2 others on the road. The caption for this video was "Little flyby for the cops." The third run-in was on May 30th with a Kendall County deputy. Deputies say Vogel sped by a marked patrol unit going 118 miles per hour. Pursuit followed until Vogel drove into Bexar County. The caption for this run-in was, quote,
All right, can
"Sheriffs
we
don't
say
do
it?
nothing
Can I
but-"
just say it, though? Look, I can't condone what this kid did, right? But he is a sick pup.
Bro, he's
He
sick
is a
pup.
sick pup.
Now, you know what? Can I say this? 142 got away with it 4 times. Can we say it?
Sick pup.
Cockstar legend.
Cockstar legend.
Cockstar legend. Did we bestow the Cockstar legend?
You are a sick pup, sir.
Bro, you're a sick pup. You're a Cockstar legend. I get it. You probably shouldn't have done it, dude, but that's pretty badass.
Again, the last situation happened on June 22nd with Vogel going over 100 miles per hour on Main Street in Bernie. Police say Vogel weaved through traffic, drove on the wrong side of the road,
But
and
did he live and did he hurt anybody? Because if he didn't, Cockstar.
almost hit another police car.
Almost?
Gathering all of the social
But did he hit it? Nah, Cockstar legend.
media videos, investigators were able to
You know what,
identify
sir?
and locate
That's
Vogel.
that's fine, and that's all fine and good, right? But you know, if I'm dating a girl and she tells the court that I almost hit her, it ain't gonna fucking hold up, buddy.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
to arrest him. Now, Fogel pled guilty to 2 counts of evading arrest and 1 for reckless driving. He'll have to serve 10 years in prison, and he'll be able to get probation for 6 years. And on top of that probation, he's going to have to write an apology letter to all of the law enforcement officers he endangered, and he'll also have to pay back his parents for all legal costs.
How's he going to do that with a jail salary? I mean, I don't know if you know this, but printing license plates doesn't make a lot of money.
That's fucking crazy, bro. 10 years, huh? They had it with him.
Welcome back. This coming Tuesday, the 15th People of Color Career Fair returns to
The People of Color Career Fair. Not the Colored People Career Fair.
No, not to be confused.
You can't
with
say
one.
that.
Minneapolis Convention Center.
Of saves you. That of is very important.
And while it's a challenging time to be looking for some job,
How about people of blackness?
I like it.
That's still fair. That says people of.
But I think they're including more in the colors. It's not just black people.
Fair enough.
this event aims to help as many people
Remember, Royce, it's not about black people. It's about non-white.
Non-white, fair enough.
possible.
What about Asians? Do they qualify?
Yes.
Okay.
To some extent.
that
Depends on
next
what we
step.
want them to do. If
Fine.
it's college, no.
No.
If it's jobs, yes.
Yes, fair enough. If it's truck driving, not speaking English, yes.
Oh, I'm sleeping naked.
Yeah.
In their career, and there are people
How Japanese of him.
hiring. So that is a big message right now. Joining us now is founder Sharon Smith Akinsanya, who has been working for so many years to keep this event going. And my goodness, this is kind of happening on Tuesday at a sensitive time because you've been planning this for months.
Oh, absolutely.
On Tuesday, Target is also, announcing their layoffs. And they're a sponsor. How does this unfold?
Absolutely.
Well, and also, wait, it's on Tuesday? Hold on, it's Tuesday. Look at the calendar here. That would be November 4th. Other things will be happening November 4th that may disrupt this. Food stamps end.
Uh-oh.
So Tuesday's going to be fun.
It's not going to be a great day.
So wait, food stamps are going to end at the same time Target is laying off a bunch of people?
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I don't know if you know this. Car loan and mortgage defaults are up.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's like a black trail of tears.
Yeah, it's not going to be.
Oof.
There's a couple of economic indicators that tell me that even Daddy Trump ain't going to be able to. We ain't going to tariff our way out of this.
Yeah.
The Target component.
Absolutely. Well, Target clearly won't be recruiting on the floor at the People of Color Career Fair on Tuesday, but they have partnered with me, and they have been my partner since 1999, to create an awesome, intimate space on the floor. We call it Coffee and Connections, and it'll give professionals an opportunity to really sit and meet with those employers, other professionals, do some great networking to help move their careers forward. And
So there's a bunch of white people sitting in a boardroom picking their favorite colored people
Yes,
to work
bu-
for
to
them.
buy.
How is this not a slave auction?
Well, it is.
Oh. Okay. I mean, as long as you're saying you're doing a slave auction, I don't really care that you're doing it, not my problem, but it feels like a slave auction.
Bring this up. It's so important.
You're
First
allowed
of
to
all,
own
you
people
being a-
and not ever give them holidays off as long as you match the 401k.
Oh, okay. So as long as banks get a cut, you get own people. Got it. And the government gets a cut.
Everybody watching. to
Also,
always
that
be
company
ready.
is allowed to gamble with your 401k. So that's fun too.
Now, here's a question. If some of these people statistically have ankle monitors or a lot of work from home positions, I'm just asking because it makes it a lot easier for the tracking and stuff, Because, a lot of people that have ankle monitors also happen to have jobs at strip clubs or bars. So it's like, oh, man, I have to go to work. Yeah, I bet you do.
It worked for my probation.
Yeah, I know it did.
Part of my probation specifically was I was not allowed in bars or any place that served alcohol, with the exception of my job. And I was like,
Which
all
was
right.
a bar that served alcohol?
Just a strip club that served alcohol. And I actually, because I worked part-time at two of them, I could be on either the north or south side of Tampa at a titty bar and have an excuse.
Randall Flagg gave $2 in the Rumble chat. Says Black Pill states banning illegals. Oh, I already read that already. Any more on YouTube, Mersh?
There is no. We're good. We're all clear.
All right, let me go ahead and check.
It's like these YouTube people don't love us so much.
Yeah, they did for a little bit. It's a fleeting thing. You know how it goes. Guys, RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com if you want to catch tomorrow's episode.
Tomorrow, you're going to miss out. Don't miss out.
It's going to be fun. We're going to cover definitely some more of the stuff that we didn't cover on the Fuentes thing. We're going to cover that. Frozen has promised me he has even more EBT meltdowns, and they get more fun. So we got that going on and a whole bunch of stuff. Guys, you're going to check out the show. This is how we do this free stuff. RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com. Just go into the comments. I know some of you watch this later. Some of you listen via podcast. If you're a podcast listener, you also get every episode of the podcast. No commercials immediately after the show's over. I make sure it goes up for you guys as well. If you want to catch all the old episodes, see where ROTC started. That's up there. That is not on YouTube, I promise you. But you can see our old ugly faces and bad cameras and bad microphones. But I think we were still kind of funny. Mm-hmm. Tonight, Mersh will be doing that Nightwave.
Yeah, 10 o'clock tonight, Nightwave Radio, right here. By the way, it doesn't matter where you're watching. It's here.
It's here. And Pessy, you'll be next.
That's right.
Ooh, I'm kidding. Yay.
Midnight Riff Party coming up. Check them out.
I get it.
Virgie, you will be streaming? Probably.
Maybe.
And Daywave tomorrow, 10 a.m. Check it out, guys. Hit the like on the way out. Leave some comments. I've been trying to interact with comments all over the last night, trying to talk to you guys. So leave a comment, hit a like, share it, share the episode, tell people how funny we are. I don't know, do something. We're trying to hit 100K. Is it possible? Probably not, but we're doing the best that we can. I want that plaque just to really come full circle, guys.
You know it's so funny too. There's so many people that go, "Oh yeah, they're not going to send you the plaque," and I'm like, "I'll get my own plaque made if I hit 100K. It's not to me. I don't care."
Yeah, guys, we're out of here.
Yeah.
Bye.
Later.